Currency we'll be looking at now, guys. Initially we'll be looking first at the yen pairs, and we will be looking at, so the first one we're going to look at is the dollar yen. Now, all of you that you have been with us and taken the course, we have been discussing this trade with the dollar yen for quite some time, and we have identified it, and it is just has been working as a charm, and as a charm in the sense of it has been within the next couple of hours. The idea it is working as a charm. You're looking at it has been trading right to the structure point, trading above the structure point, and then it has been failing to hold. It has been quite frustrating in the form of it's how it is being traded, and that is typical of the market condition, because we are now in a what we is considered a major trend changing pattern. And therefore it now is beginning to narrow that distance between the currency, if you will, or between the highs and the lows is narrowing, and this narrowing is an indication that the market now is beginning or considering to change direction. So with that, going to look at the weekly chart. As I said, we're looking at buying coming in to the yen. So if buying coming into the yen, this means we will be looking at selling the US dollar and buying the yen. I did not have the capitulation that that theory would imply, so I need to find out a better entry points if I'm really going to sell it, and I want to find a better entry points if I really going to buy. As you see here, the close of the week was 81.84. So I have no reason. I have to be extremely cautious. Where am I going to sell the dollar yen? And because of that magnitude of a move, we will only try to sell it on a trade below the 81.64, which is 24 pips, or basically 20 points from the close of the week. And it will also be easy for us to buy it. We want to be buying it at above the 82 level, because that would be the indication for the beginning of a buying coming into the market. Now if you look at this session, you see that we have a continuous trend to the downside. We should be looking for a retest of the low. We should be looking for this to be taken out. So my selling point, because of this magnitude, I will be selling below. I will short below. This is what I'm going to sell. Below 81.62. I will only buy I will only buy if the market now gives me a structural failure to the upside, i.e. I have a trend change. The way I can identify a trend change, and you can see it here, guys, that actually the 82 level, because if this goes up, this will be a failure, that with the 82 level might probably be a good entry point. But to be on the safe side, because of the magnitude, we will be buying it above 82.20. So I can buy, and guys, the new guys, always put a line like this so that you can identify where you're going to be buying and selling. So you put a line like this on your charts. So we're going to buy, if it's green, we're going to buy above 82. Let's make it above the 82.25. We're going to be buying above 82.25. This is my long point. And so if I'm going to go short below 81.65, I will be placing my stop right at the 82. So my short stop, I'm not going to give it too much room. I'm setting it below 81.60. My stop would be around, my short stop is going to be above 81.95 or 82 if you will. If I buy it above 82.25, I'm going to use also the 82 as my stop, because now I do have a specific market condition. I have a big volatility in the market, so I'm not going to give it too much room so I don't get hurt on the trade. So I'm going to enter these numbers in my radar screen. So I'm going to go short the dollar yen below 81.65. I'm going to buy the dollar yen above 82.25. And if I buy it at 82.25, I'm going to place my stop at 82. I'm giving it about 25 pips stop. And if I go short below 81.65, I'm still going to use the 82 level as a stop. So on the downside, if I go short, I'm risking about 35 pips on the trade. If I go long, I'm risking about 25 pips on the trade. My structure long is still the 82.87, and my structure short is still the 81.12, because it's just 60 pips away, and this is the historical low, so there is no point for us to fuss about it. So this is where we are going to be using as a structure point. Okay, so to wrap this up, for the dollar yen, we're going to go short below we're going to go short below 82. We're going to buy above 82.25, and if we buy it above 82.25, we're going to place our stop below 82. And if I'm going to go short, I'm going to go short below 81.65, and if I do, I'm also using the 82 as my stop. So my stop is going to be the 82 on either side of the trade. Okay, my structure long is the 82.87, which is about 50 pips above my buying point, and my structure short is 81.12, which is also about 50 pips below my selling point. Okay, that is the dollar yen.